Hi guys, it looks like our old friend Robert Jenrick is attempting to take a leaf out of Nigel Farage's book. Not so much being driven around in a Range Rover pestering asylum seekers at ex-hotels, but challenging people who may or may not have paid for a ticket to ride the train. The unofficial candidate for leader of the Conservatives put up this clip of him doing his own version of Batman when it came to rail users in London. There are a few problems with Robert Jenrick doing this, of course.
Excuse me, do you think it's alright not to pay? Seriously, why do you go back through the barrier and pay? Do you want to go back and pay like everybody else? Do you think it's alright not to pay? Why don't you go back and pay? You can say off as much as you want. But everyone else has to pay. You're carrying a knife, you say? Nearly 1 in 25 people using London's public transport aren't paying for it. So there's 8 officers down there, but 1 minute away, that gate's wide open. It's also just annoying watching so many people break the law and get away with it.
Or at least most of it.
Right, should we go over here to these guys here? Excuse me, gents.
Hello.
You're on camera, mate, you're banged to rights.
Just step to the side and...
All right, thanks very much, guys. It's the same with bike theft, phone theft, tool theft, shoplifting, drugs in town centres, weird Turkish barber shops. It's all chipping away at society. The state needs to reassert itself and go after lawbreakers.
Oh my goodness. See, the problem is, by talking about this as a Tory, the only person who really benefits from this is Nigel frigging Farage. Because your party were in charge over the last 14, 15 years. So you don't get to say, why has society collapsed here? Your party refused to invest in policing, to hire enough police officers. Your party refused to build enough prisons, to put people in. Your party refused to invest in the justice system. So you can't turn around now and say, hey, look at all of this crime. Because you have to take responsibility for being part of that. Is it a problem that people are not paying their ticket? Of course it's a problem. But the worst person highlighting this is Robert frigging Jenrick. His party are part of the problem. You did not invest enough to stop crime from festering. Now, there are, of course, other issues with Robert Jenrick. This was him a couple of years ago where, well, it sounded a little bit dodgy. Have a listen to this.
In their own constituencies, that decision was made by another minister in my department.
Which minister, by the way?
It was made by Jake Berry, who then was...
Right, who also got money for his constituency.
I think, that was the decision made by another minister. Well, it was made by myself, but I think, to be honest...
So you decided that Jake Berry's constituency got money, and Jake Berry decided that your
Andrew, with respect,
got money.
This is perfectly normal.
Yes, it's perfectly normal. And what about this? Back in 2020, Robert Jenrick admitted deliberately helping Tory donor avoid £45 million tax bill by rushing through housing development. Now, he's criticising people who are not paying their fair share when it comes to riding the train. Well, what about Tory donors who are not paying their taxes? This guy is a charlatan. But unfortunately, the Conservatives are looking at him as a possible leader. He should be nowhere near the levers of power. He was in charge of a government department before. And what did he do? Did he improve the situation? Of course not. Did his party improve the situation? They made things worse. Instead of focusing on issues like the cost of living crisis, or, for example, if you want to go to the public level, libraries. How many libraries have closed over the last number of years because of the Tories' austerity? 300,000 people lost their lives because of austerity. There are a whole range of problems that we could look at. People not paying their ticket to ride the train is a problem, of course, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it's small compared to people not paying £45 million in tax because they have friends in the Conservative Party and the government of the day. This will benefit him, unfortunately, because people who are angry about people not paying their fare will be, here is a modern-day Batman. Here is Robert Jenrick holding these people to account. It's for show. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the tickets. He doesn't care about weird Turkish barber shops either. It's all just to convince people that he's more moral than anyone else in the Conservative Party or more moral than the government. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.